Well, boys, I capitulated. Sold all my ETH, sold all my Bitcoin, sold all my altcoins, and I went ahead and applied at the local McDonald's down the street. Hopefully they take me. I know obviously I don't have that many skills. All I know how to do is talk to a camera and dress like a bozo, so wish me luck. Come on, guys. Come on. I couldn't keep up the ruse. Hell no, I didn't do none of that shit, man. Being selling. Diamond hands, baby. Damn, I sound like I'm in a cult now. No, obviously, your boy has not sold anything. In fact, I wish I could be buying stuff right now, but I'm not. Today, we're going to be talking about a couple of things. This is going to be quite a long one, so if you like these types of vlogs, then, just get some cereal, bro, because it's going to be a minute. So I want to talk about a couple of things. Obviously, the market. Number two, some hypocrisy going on in the DeFi area right now, like people being rugged and stuff like that. But it's pretty crazy what's going on, as well as what I plan to be doing going forward. So while the market's down and all that stuff. So let's go ahead and get into the first thing, which is the markets. So right now, obviously the markets are pretty messed up. I think I literally woke up like I woke up like an hour ago, but I woke up like right in the middle of like the really big dip. Like last I checked, I think ETH was like 2,200 and Bitcoin was like 33,000. Now, I mean, listen, bro. It's kind of the same thing I say all the time. At the end of the day, it's like if you're not a trader, if you're not looking at the charts that much, like myself, then it's not that it's not gonna phase you, but it's I don't know. It's not the biggest deal in the world, bro. It's really not. We're having a correction that we probably should have had a little while ago, as far as I'm concerned. Because I remember, at least back in 2017, like, someway midway through the bull run, we had like a 60-70% correction that we have not had yet this bull run. So it makes sense that it's finally kind of happening. Am I doing anything because of it? No. Am I selling anything? No, I'm not. Why? Because I mean, listen. If I knew that, by the way, there's so many freaking spiderwebs on me, man. If I knew that, obviously this was gonna happen beforehand, then no shit, yeah, I would have sold. But again, it's the whole. Oh God, I got some spiderwebs on my camera now. It's the whole mentality of like, I don't want to have to worry about getting back in. It's like, I don't know if you guys heard my last vlog of me walking around. I just like the feeling of holding my crypto, bro. Even if it's worth less today than it was yesterday, I just like knowing that I have it. And that's kind of why I really don't give a shit. I mean, I don't want to say I don't give a shit, but the prices are down and it's like whatever. That's why in the meantime, you got to either be A, doing something else, like what I'm doing right now, walking around, just take the day off, or B, do something with your crypto. Make it worth it that you're still holding it. And that's kind of where DeFi comes into play. And I guess I could probably just touch on DeFi right now. I'll touch on the rug stuff later, even though that stuff is really interesting, so you should definitely stay for it. So DeFi. You guys saw the video I made the other day about yield farming on Polygon, and as well as using Sushi Swap, Aave, all that stuff. And it's so interesting. I don't know, like, obviously, listen, dude, your boys known about DeFi for a minute, but I've never really actually gotten into it. You know what I mean? Like, I think the most I ever did with DeFi was provide liquidity. And I'll be honest with you, that was with Mirror. That wasn't even on Ethereum. So I'm happy to really be participating with DeFi on Ethereum, technically, even though it's on Matic. But it's just so dope. Like, the thing is, after I made that video, I started doing more research and shit. I found another YouTuber that is pretty funny. Dude, wears like a straw hat and a rake in his videos, like he's farming, and talks about the different farms on Polygon. I forgot his name, but I'll try to mention it next time if I mention him again. But the point is that I'm looking at these different farms now on Polygon, and dude, like, oh my God, what's all these spiders? There's a spider on me. Let me know, bro, please. And pretty much, they're so like, I don't know, if you're using Polygon right now, like you're really early, like in terms of like the farms and all that stuff. There's very little value locked in some of these, projects or websites or whatever. And like right now, if you get on, like you can make some crazy yield. That's why right now, that's what I'm doing with my, you know, ETH and anything ERC20 related. But it's definitely nice to see, like, I don't know how to say, but it's definitely nice to see like your main balance of ETH or whatever it is kind of growing in value. Well, sorry, growing in ETH. Because right now nothing's growing in value. But it's just cool to be able to use them. So specifically the one I'm using right now is Beefy Vaults. It's like a picture of a horse, no, picture of a cow. And shit, right now I'm making like 26% APY on my Ethereum, which is nuts. Aave, I was making 1.6%. Just, you know what I mean? It's like you can't even compare the two. Obviously, Beefy's a little more risky, but you know, that's kind of the interesting part about yield farming is that, you know, if you get into certain things early enough, and right now, again, I will still say that you're pretty early if you get into Polygon yield farming. You can make some crazy gains. But we'll see how that goes. I am obviously going to keep you guys updated on what I do and all that stuff. But right now, that's kind of my plan, dude, you know. Bear market to me, or I don't want to say bear market, but, you know, dips like this or whatever, like they don't really matter that much to me again because I'm not trying to sell yet, you know. Like, and I'll sell when we're like near the top, personally. But right now, I don't care, bro. I really don't. That's why yield farming is to me I like because all right, prices are going down. That's cool, but at least I'm able to make some more of the coins that I already have by yield farming. So it's definitely a good way to keep you sane during drops like these. Something else. Now that we have that out the way. And by the way, actually, I should mention, you know, I'll add this here too, is that I've kind of, I don't know if I've changed my exit plan since I last put it up, but my exit plan at this point now, man, again, I might have said this already, so I don't know. I want to make enough from the crypto that I have. I want to have enough crypto so that, I can use a chunk of it, put it into something like Anchor Protocol, you know, where you can make 20% yield, you know, 20%, you know, annually. And if I'm able to do that, then that's an income for me, you know? What the fuck, dude? So literally, for example, if you have $300,000, and you put that into Anchor Protocol, you're essentially making yourself $60K a year. That's a good job. So I'm definitely trying to do something like that at this point. I want to get enough money from the crypto to be able to park a shitload of that there and be able to just chill for the, you know, for however long I want to. And obviously as well, just have another bag that I just sell and just, you know, hold. So obviously my sell time is still going to be the same, probably right around the end of the year when everything kind of hits its peak. Hopefully, obviously, right? Everyone wants to sell at the peak. But you know, like once Bitcoin hits 100K and everything else is kind of hitting their price targets and shit, that's when I'm probably gonna, you know, start selling and shit. Like right when I get the feeling of holy shit, this is nuts, that's when you hit the sell button. I've learned. Nonetheless, that's kind of my plan right now. I think it's a good idea to get that passive income thing as well as something else in the play, specifically for me because obviously my income is just based off YouTube, and the library and then pretty much anything else I make money off of. So that's what I'm doing there. And then lastly, war on rugs. Oh my God, guys. This is nuts. All right. So if you're not familiar, War on Rugs was a Twitter account on Twitter. Yeah, I'm going to go the opposite way. Sorry if it's too loud. Fuck up, man. Damn. All right, War on Rugs. The Twitter account on Twitter, obviously. And their whole, I guess, you know, mantra was to protect investors from rugs, protect people in crypto from investing into rug pulls, you know, projects that have bugs in their code that could cause someone to rug pull it. You know, the other day, and you know, I actually mentioned them on one of my videos, I think, as a good resource to check, you know, if you want to make sure your project isn't a fucking rug. But the other day, I'm sure you guys all know, remember at least, Vitalik, he technically rug pulled Shiba, right? The Shiba team sent him some Shiba, and then he sold it, right? No big deal. I think for the most part, we all understood that, hey, you know what? It's his coin. It's you know, it's his. he can do whatever the fuck he wants with it. You know what I mean? Does it suck that people lost some money? Sure, but I mean, what do you expect to happen when the team sends half the supply to a dude that doesn't give a shit about it, right? Nonetheless, Warren Ruggs didn't like that. He went on Twitter and started talking shit about Vitalik and and I don't know. I mean, there were a good amount of people that were like, yo, this guy's fucking nuts. And there was also a good amount of people that was like, yo, Warren Ruggs is right. Fuck Vitalik. So what happened was, this guy, he made another coin called RETH, or Rugged ETH. And I guess the whole purpose of it was to, once you buy it, like, it automatically sells Ethereum and buys Binance coin or something like that. So you can already tell that shit was a fucking joke. Nonetheless, I'm like, when I saw that, I'm like, yo, this guy's crazy. Like, I lost all respect for him after he started doing that shit. But obviously, very short-lived, because yesterday night he rugged. He rugged everybody. This guy, he was also like on the Fair Moon team, and this is actually the bigger one, I think. He was on the Fair Moon team, which is another coin, and he rugged the fuck out of it. I mean, that shit dropped 95% last night. So he rugged two things, rugged ETH and Fair Moon. An account that was made to protect people from rugs, you know? And I think all that equaled out to like about $1 million. I could be wrong on that, but it was a lot of money. But dude, that shit was fucked. I was gonna make a more, I guess you could say, more organized video about it, but I don't want to give this shithole, this clown, the time of day, to be honest with you. I just want to kind of talk about it here, because it's fucked, dude. I mean, you see, like, even people that you think are for you or for the community, just full of shit, you know? No one knows who he is, I don't think. I think people are calling him Shappy or some shit. I don't know if that's his real name or what, but I don't know. And who knows why he did it, man. I mean, was he planning it from the start? Did he do it because he got burned by Vitalik and his Shiba? You know, I mean, either way, there's no excuse, but I mean, who the fuck was investing in the fucking Fair Moon or Rugged ETH anyways? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. I mean, all I'm saying is that this is what happens when you get into the shitcoin space, bro. You know, you get fucking dumbasses like these, fucking fake-ass Robin Hoods. You know what I mean? You get into potential rug pulls. It's just so dumb. That's why I never really gave any attention to that shit, man. You know, the allure of all the wealth that people were making from it was hard not to resist. It was hard to resist. But, I mean, I'm glad I did, because, I mean, what the fuck? People are fucking crazy out here, man. So, I don't know. I'm good with that shit. As I mentioned right now, if you guys are watching this all the way, if you're still here, I'd recommend don't look at your portfolio, bro. Like, here, if you don't plan on selling anything anyways, I would just say, listen, turn the phone off, bro. Come outside, get a nice walk on, and, you know, just do your thing, because it's not gonna make you feel any better by looking at your portfolio and seeing how much you're down. Your boys out here walking around, bro, enjoying the fucking nature. And although usually I'm here with, you know, just by myself, you know, without any no device. I'm gonna go that way actually again. With no device, I like being able to relay information to y'all, because I know some of you guys like these shits, bro. And honestly, that's kind of the point I want to get my channel to, where it's like I'm able to talk to y'all, you know, you guys who want to see stuff like this, because I talk a lot for some reason, and I also happen to love nature, man. This to me is like therapy, bro, and that's why I come out here quite a bit. I haven't done it too much recently. Like, if you guys were watching my videos back then, I used to come out here more often, but it's just because I have more content to do now. But it's still nice to be able to occasionally, you know, come out here and just talk to the camera, talk to y'all really, and see what you guys are up to. But yeah, so I don't know. That's what I'm doing right now. Again, just chilling out with the portfolio. I was thinking about going into some DeFi today, you know, seeing what the gains were, but I don't think I want to see it right now. The gains are definitely going to are definitely minuscule compared to the losses just from the drops of the coins. So be careful out there, guys. All right, especially because of the rugs, especially because of the need to sell. Obviously, my strategy is my strategy for a reason. I can afford to not sell anything, and I won't be entirely screwed. You feel me? I'm lucky I have an outlet like this to kind of talk to y'all. And obviously, you guys can hit me up in the comments and shit. I think I may be doing a live stream later on, but I have to see. I'll be a little busy today. But that's why I wanted to make this video, because not everyone can catch the live streams, and the live streams are pretty long anyways, and they're not really that easy to follow. So I'll be honest with you, this is pretty long too, but I imagine it'll be easier to follow than the live stream. So we'll see. I thank you guys for watching. I think I'm probably gonna end it off here. Let me know in the comments below, what are you doing right now? Are you guys holding? Did you sell some before the crash? Are you doing DeFi? Let me know what's good. You fucking walking around outside? Did you throw out your phone, threw it into the river and shit? Did you pick up a job at McDonald's? Let me know, man. But either way, I'll see you on the next one, all right? Yeah, stay safe and have a good time. Adios.